I know you have big dreams, Mama. You have a burning desire within to achieve, to create. That's why you need SMART goals in your life. Stay, keep watching, find out more. Hi, beautiful Mama. Welcome to my channel. Catherine here. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, subscribe, hit that like button for all my latest videos. Get that little bell button, get all the notifications for all things self-care. I believe that the best gift that you can give to yourself and to those that you love is for you to be your happiest and healthiest self, living life on purpose on your terms. So stay, because I've helped thousands of women do just that, and now it's your turn. Okay, before we get started, if you haven't watched my video on purpose, go and watch that now, because before you can actually make a goal and be motivated to get out of your bed in the morning to actually take action towards your goal, you have to know your why. What is your purpose? Why are you doing this? So go and watch that video now. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of each of the letters in the acronym that make up the SMART goals, I just want to let you know that you can have that big overarching goal that is the major one that you want to achieve, and then you can also have short-term, medium-term and longer-term goals that all go towards achieving that overall goal. You can also have different goals within different areas of your life, such as health, finances and relationships. The first part is the letter S. That stands for specific. Your goal must be specific. You should be able to give your goal in the written format to anyone on the street, and they should know exactly what they would have to do. You want it to be detailed, and you want to use action words. You want to use a verb, because this is going to compel you to take action, and having it detailed is going to avoid confusion or avoid having a wishy-washy, flaky goal that allows you to not hold yourself accountable and not really know whether you achieved the goal or not. Having it really specific, on the other hand, is going to make it easier to discern whether you did follow through or didn't follow through, and whether you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. The second letter in the acronym is M. M for measurable, Mama. So you want to be able to track and measure your goal. Let's say you're focusing on your health and you want to drink more water, and that's just one of the little goals that's going to support that bigger goal of getting healthier, and then getting healthier supports that bigger goal again that you'll have that is more to do with your passion and purpose. You wanted to drink more water, you know it's going to be good for you. It's not enough to say I'm going to drink more water. You need to know how much volume, milliliters or ounces, whatever you prefer, how many glasses, maybe you know what the volume is per glass, and how much overall in a day you want to take. You need to know how you're going to track it so that you can keep an eye on it and know that you're actually doing it. And if you have the goal being measurable, it just keeps you motivated and you're less likely to cheat on your goal. It'll keep you accountable, and it's also great for long-term progress, keeping an eye and being able to look back and see your progress and see the work that you did with a goal. The third letter, A, for attainable or achievable, whichever you prefer. You have to make a goal that is achievable. And stay tuned, watch until the end, because I'm going to delve deeper into this particular area because it's so essential for your success. But for just now, I'm just giving you an overview of each of the letters. Achievable, attainable. Get your goal. Make sure that you can follow through with it, that it's within your comfort zone so you can knock it out the park, but a little bit out of your comfort zone so that you don't end up bored by it. It keeps you motivated and it excites you. The fourth letter, R, for relevant. Your goal has to be relevant. If you wanted to increase your cardiovascular health, there's no point setting a goal. I will read 3 books a day and sit down on a cozy seat. That wouldn't be the goal that's going to lead towards the greater cardiovascular health, but you have to really make sure that your goal is funneling, driving all of your energy and focus towards that bigger goal so that you can achieve it and have success. The last letter to make up the acronym of SMART is T. T for timely. Your goal has to have a certain agreed upon time frame that makes sense. You know when it starts, you know when it ends. This will keep you accountable. This will ward off procrastination and will really prompt you and compel you to take action. You need to know when the deadline is, and then you can say, yes, I achieved the goal because it was within this time frame, or no, I didn't, and then you can go back and see what you need to change to do better next time. Really decide on the time frame. Make sure it's realistic on both sides, not too short and not too long. I want to spend some time now focusing in particular on the attainable and achievable part of a SMART goal. It's so popular to promote take massive action, really take big steps, go big or go home. And it might sound cool, it might be more exciting. And if this is working for you, keep doing it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If it's working for you and you're not yo-yoing back from one extreme to another and you're having sustainable success, keep doing it. But I have to talk from experience. Now, this natural take massive action, that resonated with me. I wanted to work hard and put in a lot of effort, and that was my natural inclination when working with people. And then I worked as a health coach full-time for a health insurance company for 2 years. And every single day, Monday to Friday, I would sit at my desk working online, and I'd work with all these people as their health coach. Thousands of people, hundreds of people every single day, men and women, and over those 2 years, thousands and thousands. And what that allowed me to do, being put in front of high volume people, getting the data fed back to me because we tracked all of the results and what they were doing, it meant that I had to put my ego aside, my own personal preferences, opinions, and just put it aside because the data that was coming back to me proved otherwise. What was working for most people who had the long-term sustainable success was the fact that they were taking small steps day in, day out consistently on a long-term basis, and that's what allowed them to have sustainable success. So I had to kind of go, that's what works, that's what I'm going to do. And it was lovely to see just the joy and the confidence that was building in the people I was working with when they just trusted in the process and took that small step and kept doing it. And after a year, they were the ones with the great success. The ones who were taking the massive action, they had great success short term, but they would yo-yo and go back even further back towards the other direction than when they even started the program. So it gave them that short-term success. Perhaps it was more exciting because they got to feel that excitement in the short-term gains. But over the course of the year and at the end of the program, they weren't where they wanted to be. And again, as I said, sometimes even further behind than when they started. So it's really important during your SMART goal decision making to focus on your goal being within your comfort zone, that it's not going to be too difficult that you just you just throw your hands up in the air and just give up because it's too hard, but not too easy. So you want it a little bit out of your comfort zone so that it's challenging you, stretching you a little bit so that you're excited and want to keep taking action towards your goal. And that's the sweet spot. And then you just have to trust in the process and take the consistent action day in, day out. Setting a SMART goal and following through is a great way to boost your confidence and self-esteem. And that has been my experience working with thousands of men and women, is you set a really simple goal, you keep knocking it out of the park week after week, and their confidence builds and builds and builds. It's even more important to do this if you have a history of setting a goal and not following through, setting a goal and not following through, because you're just eroding your self-confidence even more. You're rewiring your brain to know that when you say something, your words don't mean anything, and that your actions are going to be different. They're going to defy what you say you want to do. And this will erode your self-confidence and self-trust. Imagine if you had a friend or family member or anyone in your life continually tell you that they're going to do something and then they never follow through. Now, we're all human, so once, twice, maybe a few times you would think, okay, something's going on, give people some grace. But what if it was done over and over and over? How would you feel? They say they're going to turn up, they never do, and this is done month after month, year after year. Do you feel sad, disappointed, angry? What if you were the person who continually told yourself that you were going to do something and you never followed through? And you did this month after month, year after year. How would you feel then? Probably the same emotions, but I think doing it to yourself is even worse, because you're eroding your own trust within yourself and your own confidence. So please, if you're going to make a goal, make sure that it makes sense, that you can achieve it, and that it's a little bit out of your comfort zone to keep you motivated. If you've got a history, as I said before, of making a goal and not following through, and that's your default, then I urge you, please stop, think before you make another goal, and start even smaller, take a baby step, something that's so easy, and just keep building through, follow through, build up from there, build your confidence, build your self-esteem, and keep building on that, because then you're rewiring your brain for you to expect that when you say something, you're going to do it, that your words and actions match. You are in control now, mama. Show up for yourself. Don't abandon yourself. Be your own best friend. Is any of this making sense, mama? Is it resonating with you? Comment below, like if you like it, if you don't like it, but hopefully you like it, and let me know, what are you thinking? What is coming up for you? I'd love to know. That's it for this week's video, mama. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to listen to this video and take the time for yourself. If you enjoyed it, like it, subscribe, hit the bell button. It really supports my channel and it helps me make more videos for you. And have an amazing time. Enjoy your family, and I'll see you next time. Bye.